Hey everybody, it's Jess here with Blush Jess. Thank you so much for watching. We are back with a weigh-in video for you guys. This is my husband David.
Hey everybody.
I got my best friend here joining us from Texas.
Hello everyone.
And we are here.
What's her name?
Oh, Jennifer, sorry. I am very tired today and we'll talk about that.
How tired are you?
We're so sorry we missed last week's weigh-in. David was out of town. It has been insane few weeks around here, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, so we were planning on trying to squeeze it in, but so we canceled. So hopefully we'll be here the next week or two, and then actually we'll be here this week and the next week, and then we'll be in Disney World. So we're just going to go with the flow on the weigh-ins. We try to do them every week, but sometimes it doesn't happen. So first of all, I'll just say we are not on any specific diet plan right now. We're just trying to eat in moderation, eat with common sense. We kind of all know what to do, just trying to follow our own.
The playbook is solid. Got to execute, players.
Yeah,
Gotta execute.
I think we're all kind of having difficulties.
It's been a slump season, let's call it that.
The last few months, I feel like I've had trouble.
It's been at least a month.
So who wants to go?
I'll man up and go first. All right. Yeah, it's usually ladies first, except women are supposed to, women are supposed to talk about their weight, so men men man up. Anyway, no, it's been very much a slump season for all of us, but for me especially. I was doing really well a few months ago, and over the last month or so, I've hit even or gone up a little bit. And last week I weighed in at 260.5.
Is that last week or the last weigh-in?
Last weigh-in. And this week I weigh in at 261 even. And so I'm up 0.5. I don't know how accurate that is, but I was telling them before we hit the record button that it's really been more of the previous week and a half building up to the weekend, because Friday through today, I've actually done pretty well. I've drank a lot more water. I'm doing my best to not eat in between meals, try to not eat after like 8 p.m., really let your body settle and work its way through the night, and then wake up and eat. Don't overeat at breakfast, but eat a good, healthy, big breakfast. You don't feel hungry throughout lunch and morning and everything like that. But it's just been one of those seasons where, it's just hasn't gone the direction you want it to go. Also, I've been really busy at the computer lately. I'm not as active, but we're actually going to be doing some outdoor work here soon, so I'll hopefully be able to get outside and do a little bit of that. That might help a little bit, but again, it's just staying with it and trying to stay active and avoid temptation at all costs.
So you are up a little bit.
0.5.
That's the news. Okay, Jen, do you want to go next, or you want me to go next?
I'm going to see if I fix this lighting.
Oh.
I can go.
Okay.
Okay, so mine's been kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys recall. I don't remember how long ago it was, a few weeks ago. I'd forgotten to weigh one week, and then I went to weigh the next week, and my scale wasn't working. So anyway, I got new batteries, and I weighed myself last week, even though we didn't do a formal weigh-in, and I was really disappointed because it was 150.4, I think it was. I think that's what I said earlier, which was definitely up a few pounds from what I had been. I think my last weigh-in was like 146.6 or something a few weeks prior. So I don't know if I actually put on a few pounds in those weeks, or if the scale was not weighing correctly because
the
batteries were low.
Yeah.
It really could have been either or. So anyway, that was last week. And then this week I was 149.2, which I am excited to see it heading back down, but just really kind of discouraged that it's up higher than what I've been. Right. I think my lowest has been around 145, so I'm definitely up a few pounds from that. And I really want to get back down. I guess maybe we'll get into in a minute the issues. So do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and say what you're...
I bore my soul. Your turn.
Go ahead.
I'm just having a really hard time, sticking with it. I will do great, and then at some point in the day, I will decide that I'm going to have some treat, and it's just all downhill from there. I just sabotage it.
Yeah.
I eat something really bad, or, having a treat is fine, but then it's like 5 or 6 treats the rest of that day.
Yeah.
Or eating later than I want to.
Yeah.
And
that's huge.
I actually haven't been traveling at all this week or last week, and so that's not even an excuse right now. I do think that part of mine is stress related. Obviously, the job is a little stressful and trying to balance everything still. And I think also, Jess, you just did this recently on your Bible study, but the entitlement of feeling like, well, I'm really stressed in my job and it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to let myself have this. I deserve it.
Right.
Again, a treat is fine, but for some reason right now I'm having trouble keeping that one treat to that one treat.
What's the name of the book again?
The book is called I Deserve a Donut, and we're going through, there's also an app. I'm told the app has like pretty much everything, so it's free if you guys want to download it. But we are talking about a different like lie that makes you eat every single Friday. So we're really having a lot of good conversation over there. So if you want to join us, we'd love to have you over there. It comes up every Friday at 7 Eastern Standard Time. I always want to say Pacific. I don't know why. I'm losing my mind.
If George is on the Pacific, holy crap, what is wrong with this country?
Stop myself from saying it all the time. Even though that is going really well, and I feel like I'm learning so much over there, I am having the same exact problem Jen's talking about, to where I feel like I'm sabotaging myself. I'll do really good. Mine is like, I'll do really good all day, even through lunch. And then like right around the afternoon time, I'll be hungry, but as soon as I eat a snack or whatever, I can't stop eating. It's like, I just want to eat and eat and eat. And I don't know, I am so frustrated. I have felt like that I have been in a slump the last few months. I've kind of gone up and down the same numbers on the scale, like up and down, up and down, up and down. I just cannot get a handle on this. So for my weigh-in last week, the last 2 weeks when we weighed in, I was, I think, 230.1, and I'm exactly the same this week. I did go up a little bit last week, like a few, not even a whole pound, but just a few, I don't even remember, some like 230 point something. And now I'm back to 230.1. I don't know what the answer is. I'm going to be praying about maybe adjusting some things, adjusting my boundaries. If you're a part of that Bible study, you'll kind of know what that means. Just kind of adjusting some, maybe thinking about adding in a little bit more boundaries, because I'm having a really hard time with just the freedom of being able to eat when I'm hungry and then not being able to stop at all. And I don't know why I'm having that trouble. So I'm not asking for advice. I'm just asking for you guys to pray for us, pray for me. I'm not going to make any drastic changes until after we get back from Disney World, since we are leaving in like a little over a week. It would be just dumb to start some brand new thing. And I am not doing that on Disney World.
We're going to lose weight at Disney World.
Yeah, because we're going to be walking a lot. If you've been to Disney World, you know that. You pretty much can eat whatever you want, pretty much, because you burn it off. The heat and the walking.
And the pool.
Yeah, so I don't know what to say, except it's been kind of a rough season. Nate's having a hard time sleeping again, which means I'm very tired, and I just feel like in a fog. And when I feel like that, I don't care. Like, I don't care if chocolate or chips or something gets me through the afternoon of being tired, then I eat it. And I don't like that.
But
the
taste test videos we're doing aren't helping.
The taste test videos have nothing to do with this.
No, they don't. For those of you that said that, no, they don't. They don't.
No, the taste test videos we're doing for fun. We have like the M&M taste test, all the different ones. We maybe had 12 M&Ms, or there's 16, and so we at least had 16. But anyway, no, the taste test videos have nothing to do with it. It is the flat out like binging on snacks for me. It's not the meals. It's not the water. I drink a lot of water. It's not anything. I'm pretty active with the kids and stuff. It's nothing but me snacking way too much. And it is a serious problem. So I'm going to be tightening up, be listening out, because when we get back from Disney World, I'm going to be thinking about it. When we get back from Disney World, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. And I'm thinking about just really tightening down on myself just for a little while, maybe even like still doing intuitive eating, but having some stronger boundaries for a while until I get back in the groove again. Because right now, I'm used to snacking a lot. And so when I just completely try to cut that out, I have been failing a lot. Like I don't even know what to say. It's just been hard. So if you are in that kind of thing where you're in a slump, I feel you. I am not perfect. Yes, we make YouTube videos on losing weight. We are not experts at it. If we were experts at it, we would be like, size
half
2
half
or something.
ourselves.
Yeah, so we are not. We don't have this all figured out.
I dream of being half the man I am. I
But
really do.
I will say, like, your weight, I say this every single week almost, your weight does not define you.
Nope.
You are so much more than that. If you are struggling right now, you can try to do better, but don't be discouraged. Don't beat yourself up. Whatever's happened in the past, try to figure it out and go forward, but don't beat yourself up over it because it's not going to change anything. What's done is done.
Guilt makes you eat more.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just been, I don't know. It's been crazy between stuff at church, all this end of the year stuff and getting ready for vacation. And I don't know.
Well, the moment you feel weakness, pray.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can really tell you. The moment that 3 o'clock hour, whatever it is, pray. The moment, Jen, you start to feel overwhelmed and stressed, tell everybody, hey, y'all, I need a minute, and go into your closet and pray.
And it's so hard because I know that's what I should be doing. And it's like, I don't do it. I turn to the food because I want to make it's like an immediate fix. But then as soon as after you eat it, you feel just like worse,
It takes discipline. I struggle with it too.
Yeah.
And it's hard having kids, I'll say, because, one of the thoughts I have is, and this has worked for me before, well, just don't bring it in the house.
Exactly.
It's kind of like soda. I know soda, if it's in the house, I'm going to drink it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't usually bring it in the house. But I have 4 kids and I have 2 teenage girls. And,
exactly. And they're not on a weight loss plan. Yeah.
Let's face it, as teenagers,
Yes.
Don't always eat the healthiest things. And so it's nearly impossible for me to keep out all of the snack foods.
I feel the same way. And when I get in this mode, I seriously can overeat anything. Like I could overeat a
pillows.
No. But I could like grab some tortillas. I mean, seriously, anything that you would think, well, that's not really snacky. Like when I get like that and I want to eat, I'll find anything that just, and it's not even that I'm even enjoying it that much. It's just that feeling of eating and being full.
I know our secret. I know our secret binge that neither one of us wants to admit that we know about each other.
What?
The Hershey's chocolate chips bag.
Oh, I don't even buy those anymore.
I know. Those are not ingredients any longer. Those are full-fledged snacks.
Yeah. I'm like, I was going to make chocolate chips with this bag. It's like half gone.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't buy those unless like we are seriously making something and I don't hardly ever do that.
They will leave like that.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, Jess, because I've done this before. Like I'll go grab bread, toast it.
Yes.
I've got cinnamon. There we go.
Yeah, you can find anything. I remember, I'm not saying I love Oprah by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not saying I agree with everything she says, but I was watching her a long time ago, and she was talking about how she struggled with food, and she talked about how she got in that mode where she wanted to just eat something, and she looked in her freezer or whatever, and all she had was a frozen pack of hot dog buns, and I think it was like some maple syrup in her fridge, and she went ahead and just heated them up and poured the syrup over. And she was just saying like how it's not even about the food. Yeah. It's that I want to eat something that it totally is. It totally is. And people that don't struggle with that don't understand.
They probably struggle with something else.
Yeah, I think we all do. I mean, like I say this all the time too. People struggle with spending too much money. People struggle with alcohol. People struggle with gossiping. All the different things.
Overworking. Yeah.
There's so many different things, and I struggle with food, and that is it's hard to admit because a lot of people are like, well, just put the food down and don't eat it. Like it is so hard sometimes. So this is just complete.
It's like telling a smoker, just stop smoking.
But that's what's hard is they can burn the cigarettes. They can walk away from it. We have to eat to live. So
you say that they can't. They have.
I know, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can take all cigarettes or all alcohol out of the house, but you can't take all food.
You can't take all food. Yeah, you can't. So it's even harder.
I don't know though. You binge on lettuce, you'll probably be okay.
That is true, but.
They live on lettuce.
Yeah, you can't. There's nothing in that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is just real life, #real life video here, that we are all kind of in the same boat, and we're going to have to be thinking about maybe some new guidelines,
or just buckle down and really mindfully try to do what we know we need to do.
Yeah, but I've tried that.
Buddies need some less prayer.
Yeah, we need some prayer, and
we know what to do.
Yes.
We know what to do.
Yeah, we know what to do, but it is like as soon as I do what I know I need to do, I sabotage myself. It's like, why am I doing this to myself? It's crazy.
Great.
So we're going to be praying about some things we can do better. And, you know, I feel like I kind of get in these seasons. I've been watching a lot of old videos and stuff, which are just sometimes very embarrassing, but I've noticed the kind of pattern where I'll get really, really motivated and I'll lose, you know, a lot, not a lot. I haven't lost ever a lot, but I'll lose a good bit at once. And then I kind of go through a slump, you know? So I just need to come out. And once I do good for several days or several weeks, it kind of is easier to do better and better and better. But when I have these long stretches of messing up, I'm just like, you know, it's like I constantly can't get back on track. So plans for going forward, just praying. I'm just going to be praying about some new things, trying my best to not let that, if I could get through about 2:30 to 5 in the afternoon, I would probably be fine. But that is the window where I binge and snack. So if I can try to distract myself through that and get to dinner, I think I will be okay. So I'm going to be working on that and praying a lot. So anyone else?
No.
Do you have a question of the day or whatever?
Sort of.
Okay.
Jen, anything else you want to add?
No, just same thing. Trying to figure this out.
Yeah. Real life, you guys. Real life. And I'm sure there's so many of you that can relate to this. Okay. Question of the day.
So the next 2 weeks, if we do weigh in next week, hopefully we will, or if we don't, we'll do it the week we get back. But at 2-3 weeks, I'm in Disney mode right now. And so I wanted to ask all three of us, name your all-time favorite Disney movie, and in that movie, which character would you be?
Oh, that's too hard. I don't know if that I have a favorite Disney movie.
Really?
I have several favorites.
Really? You don't have a favorite Disney movie of all time?
Man.
Jen, what about you?
I like The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, mine is kind of tied between that
You
one.
had the hair for a while.
I knew you were going to go there. No, mine would be Little Mermaid and probably Ariel.
Yeah, you would be Ariel.
Mine is probably Beauty and the Beast. Probably, but I say that with I love so many Disney movies. It's extremely hard for me to choose. I love Little Mermaid. I love Cinderella. I don't really like the Cinderella movie as much as I just like Cinderella. Peter Pan was my ultimate movie when I was a kid. I loved Peter Pan.
Was fun.
But there's so many. Aladdin. I love Aladdin. That was like the one that I watched as a kid, probably like over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
But it's too hard. It's too hard to decide.
But pick one.
I guess I'll say Beauty and the Beast. And I really like the new Beauty and the Beast too.
Would you be Belle?
I guess so.
You strike me as Belle.
She's kind of like
she's a bookworm,
and I guess I'm kind of like that.
You
And
are.
she's more like quiet, I guess. Although everybody's always surprised that I'm actually kind of quiet in real life because I talk to all of you.
Right.
That's different.
I know. Everybody, like all the people that know me, like have known me from when I was a child, they cannot believe that this is what I'm doing because I was always so painfully shy. But to me, this is totally different because I'm just talking to a camera, even though it's all of you there. What about you?
I have two. The Toy Story series.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
And I'm Woody. No question. I'm Woody. I'm naturally take charge, loudmouth, say what I feel.
Is that Woody or is that Buzz?
That's Woody. No, Buzz is the respectful one. Buzz is the big guardian, big brother. Follows orders. Well, that's not Woody.
Okay.
Woody's
okay. I get you.
Yeah, but all-time nostalgia, Lion King.
Yeah.
And I would probably in that one be Timon.
You wouldn't.
I think I would. He's the smart mouth, cracks jokes.
That's so funny.
I just don't have.
I love the Lion King.
I just don't have a huge best friend walking around with me, but I mean, I thought I'd always be Simba, but Simba's not Simba is not sarcastic or and Simba didn't. I don't see myself in Simba. I always identify with Timon more.
That's funny. I remember going to see Lion King when I was like 8 at the movie theater. It was like the best thing ever. So.
Yeah, it's good. So there you go.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Right.
And of course, all the new ones I like too. I like all Disney movies pretty much. It'd be easier to say which ones do you not like. All right, so that is our very exciting and yet a little bit depressing weigh-in.
It's reality.
And also, I want to say, I've had a lot of people say they want to start weighing in with us down below in the comments. We are all for that.
Please do.
Yeah, let us know how much you lost
Bare your
or gained.
souls.
No shame. No shame.
No judgment.
Let us know. We'd love to cheer you on as well because you guys always cheer us on. So
You can be a blessed buddy too.
yeah, we just have to make shirts.
We'll expand the group.
Yes, all are welcome. So this video is getting a little bit long, so we're going to sign off. If you like it, make sure you give us a big thumbs up.
Leave a comment down below.
Please subscribe if you're new. I post every single day on this channel now, so you don't want to miss out on any future videos. We will see you guys all hopefully next week, but later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
You and I till the